Hi there. So today I'm going to show you how to connect your Stripe account to your Drip account. Now this can be incredibly useful for anyone who has sales of their products or service going on their website and they're using Stripe to collect payments. If you have a Squarespace website and you're using Squarespace's e-commerce function, likelihood is that you connected it via your Stripe account. Or if you're throwing an event live, you probably have a Stripe payment processor, whatever it is, you can get paid customers into your Drip account. And this can be incredibly useful simply for one, making sure that your customers get added to your email list. They can be tagged as customers. The other thing that it can be super useful for is if you have an automated workflow and let's say you have people going through a campaign, let's say to receive a series of broadcasts reminding them to purchase their order, or an abandoned cart campaign, giving them a discount, 3 emails before so they can purchase what's left in their abandoned cart. Whatever it is, you can also set up goals which can take a person out of a campaign such as that once they purchase. Of course, you don't want someone to continue to receive emails from you reminding them to buy if they already purchased, right? So that can be incredibly useful too. So one of the main reasons is simply adding someone as a customer into your account once they purchase, or removing someone from an automated workflow once they purchase. So I'm just going to keep this simple right here. And what I have is I created a simple workflow testing out the Stripe customers that come in, and all I want to do is add them I'm going to tag, and I'm going to add them as a Stripe customer. You can do whatever you want. You can just call them customer. You can call them Stripe customer. Again, this is just for demo purposes. And the first thing and the only thing that I need to do right here with this workflow is define this trigger. So because again, once someone purchases from me via Stripe, I want them to come into Drip. So by me defining a trigger right here, all I'm going to say is I want that trigger to be an action taken in Stripe. So this is Stripe. I select it and then choose a trigger. So there's a lot of options that you can choose from here, and you can feel free to get creative with that later. But for right now, in the simple purposes of me adding someone as a customer into my Drip account, I'm just going to go ahead and select this third option, which is customer created. And this is going to happen whenever a customer is created in your Stripe account, which means they purchased. So I'm going to update this trigger. And the thing that I need to do here is I need to connect my Stripe account. So I've already done this demo before. So normally you should get a notification here, or a yellow box here that leads you to the integration section of Drip, showing you how to integrate your Stripe account. I'm already past that because I've done it before. So I'm just going to show you the way if you don't get that pop-up, which is good for anyone who's maybe attempted at this before. All you're going to do is exit this workflow screen, go to your settings toggle right here, and then go to integrations. Now again, Drip actually usually puts a pop-up for you, but if it does not, then you can just go there yourself. Now I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and look for Stripe. This is all in alphabetical order, so that's perfect. Here's Stripe. And then you'll see here Stripe setup instructions, integration instructions. Now it's super simple. Drip gives you all of the information that you need. So all I need to do is copy and paste this link right here because I'm going to need that for my Stripe account. And now you should have already logged into your Stripe account. So I want you to do that. And then in your Stripe account, when you're at the home screen, just scroll down on this left panel to look for API. Click on API. And then up here, you're going to have choice between API or webhooks. Go ahead and click on webhooks. We want to be at this screen because what we want to do here is add an endpoint. And right here, once you hit add an endpoint, this URL to be called, that's where you're going to paste that URL that you just grabbed from your Drip integrations page. Leave it at send all event types and then select add endpoint. And then you'll see here that it says it's live. Perfect. Now the other thing that we just want to make sure we do is go back to your Drip account and scroll down where these instructions are and make sure you have live mode authorized. Again, I've done this before, so mine's already checked, but if you're doing it for the first time, it probably won't be checked. So make sure you check that. If you're doing test mode in Stripe, then you can do this as well. But for me, I'm only doing live mode because I don't want any test orders coming through and I don't have any tests going on anyways. All right. And then the last step is just to make sure you set up your automation. So right here, I am going to go on over back to my automation, go to workflows, go to this workflow that I just created, and this is already created for me because, again, I've done this before, but all you would have to do is just make sure you select that, and then voila. Now it should all be working. And there's really nothing else you need to do. Again, this is the simplest way that you can do it, just to add people within your account as purchasers. But the other thing that you can do is set up goals to get people through campaigns and take them out of campaigns as needed once they become a customer. So super helpful integration to have, and I hope you are using it. And if there are any questions, just feel free to shoot me an email, and we'll be happy to answer and help you get through this setup. All right. Thanks for listening.